Hello everyone, welcome to Afsara 24/7. My name is Niharika Valia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the area of CAIIB. Okay everyone, what are we dealing with? We are ending with our CAIIB series. That is, we are working upon green and sustainable financing right now. When we talk about green and sustainable financing, we have talked about what is basically the green and sustainable financing. See, I have a business and I want to grow further. I said that I want to grow further. But then I don't want to hurt the environment anymore. I want finances, which can be equity or it can be debt. But I don't want to hamper the world anymore in terms of the economy, in terms of the environmental problems. I just don't want to be another person who's contributing towards it. So what did I do? I decided to set up a particular wind energy power plant. Matlab, one particular thing that I'd be doing is I'm converting renewable energy into electricity. Plus, I am not contributing at all towards the area of pollution. I'm just utilizing one energy and turning into another. Now, at the same time, now I need funds for that as well. This kind of organizations where we are looking forward towards businesses which are green in nature, and you get money for that. That is called green financing. And when you ask for the bonds, which are, see, you can even either have equity or you can either have debt. You can have only one of these. So it can be either equity or either it can be debt. So if you have a debt, you can call it the green bonds. So green bonds have higher interest rates. Green bonds are issued exclusively by private actors, or proceeds from the green bonds finance environmentally beneficial projects, or green bonds have shorter maturity periods. You don't talk about the maturity periods. You don't really say that the green bonds will have higher interest rates. They are basically the projects which are, as I just said, the proceeds from these bonds finance environmentally beneficial projects. The projects that we are looking forward to, they're highly beneficial to the world. And that is the basic reason that we look forward towards these projects. Right? Okay, done with this question. Next question. Which principle coordinates the development of the green bond principles, that is GBP, everyone, the green bond principles and the climate bonds standard? Acha, climate bonds are what bonds? The bonds which are formed in order to have a better we're trying to control the climate change by reducing the carbon content in the world that we are spreading on, recycling of the particular plastics, then the other goods as well, the material which can be recycled, paper can be recycled, all those recycling would be done. And at the same time, when we talk about okay, there can be glass recycling as well. Germany does that. You get paid for every single glass bottle that you are putting in. And at the same time, this is not only the point that we're talking about. Climate bonds are also looking forward towards afforestation in your own country, right? So the bonds which are basically taken up by the government itself, so that they can work upon the at least mitigation of the climatic controls, the damage that is happening every single day, right? So this is what they will be looking forward to. That's how you can define the climate bonds stand. Climate bonds. So now we're talking about green bonds principles as well as the climate bonds. Is it given by IMF in International Monetary Fund, or ICMA, that is International Capital Market Association, or the World Bank or United Nations Environment Program? The one who takes care of the GBP and the climate bonds is ICMA, International Capital Market Association. The bonds, the specific green bonds, right? Green bonds and climate bonds, these are all handled, their principles, their standards, they are maintained by ICMA. Then everyone, that's what we talk about ICMA. Okay, which type of the bond considers the issuing organizational overall creditworthiness, not just the financed asset, when determining repayment? Okay, organizational guaranteed bonds, asset-backed bonds, hybrid bonds, or convertible bonds. The bonds which have which the issuing organization's overall creditworthiness. When it talks about the organization's overall creditworthiness, means whether they are able to pay back or not. ठीक है, that would be called organization guaranteed bonds. The answer is A, everyone. In asset-backed bonds, what entity holds the asset that generates revenue for bond repayment? International Capital Market Association, then special purpose entity or special purpose vehicle, or the Climate Bond Initiative, or the Central Bank and Supervisor Network for Greening the Financial System, or NGFS. What's the answer, everyone? In asset backed bonds, the bonds which we find that this is in case you're not able to pay, then that goes away with the particular asset. Matlab you were supposed to pay it, so if you're not able to pay it, then this is what you will be looking forward to. Okay. Okay, asset-backed bonds. See, this is what we can say. The correct answer is special purpose vehicle. The special purpose vehicle takes care of the asset liability management or ALM of a particular asset, and the backup of the bond is in case they are not able to take care of the bonds, then the asset would be sold and the amount would be recovered. Right? Okay, before I proceed further, everyone, please go ahead and like this particular session and also share this particular session among your peers as well. Okay, let's move on towards the next question. The correct answer is special purpose vehicle. Which country in the Asia Pacific region, we're talking about which country of Asia Pacific region issued the largest amount of green bonds in 2021 according to the provided statistics? मतलब in terms of our book, what is the particular area? ठीक है ना? India, Japan, China, Australia. Now the question again arises, ma'am, are these kind of questions something that we can expect? Of course, you can expect these kind of questions in your examination. So these are given by China. Okay, the maximum was China. As per 2021, basically our book has been prepared on the data which was maximum. Macmillan book was prepared till 2022 statistics, because it was introduced in 2023 January na. So that is the particular era where the statistics has been that. So in your books, wherever you find it, you will find the data of 21 22 only, not 23 onwards. At least in the previous editions it was like that. Let's see in the new editions, if they bring something else, then I'll be updating the same. Okay, what are green masala bonds? This reminds me of an Indian thing. Huh? So what is it about? Bonds issued by Indian corporations denominated in local currency, bonds issued by Indian corporation outside of India, bonds issued by foreign corporations in India, or bonds used exclusively for energy products. What's going to be the answer, everyone? Green masala bonds. It's a very interesting name. Okay, again the point is that these are something which is Indian. Again, the term masala really says that these are basically the bonds which are issued by the Indian corporations but outside of India. Okay, to raise their money for the green financing, of course, right? So that is what we call as green masala bonds. An interesting name for sure, a very interesting terminology. Bonds issued by Indian corporations outside of India. Okay, what is the purpose of GBP, everyone? Established by the International Capital Market Association. We have just studied that GBP has been given by ICMA. Everybody, go ahead and answer. To increase the profitability of the bonds, or to decrease the transparency in the area of a green bond market, to promote investment that address climatic change, or to regulate the issuance of the traditional bonds. Everybody, what's going to be the answer? Basically, whenever we are looking for the finances, what's going to be the answer? Chale, let's look at the particular answer itself. When we talk about the GBP green bond principles, it is basically done to see green bond principles and the climate bonds. They were actually buddies, na. We just saw their names together to promote investments that address climatic change. Is the point? The answer is actually C. To promote investments that address the climate change. Done. According to the GBP, what is one of the essential components of the framework for issuing green bonds? Maximizing the profit for issuers, selecting projects without evaluating environmental risks, or managing the proceeds in a separate account, or risk providing opaque reports to the lenders. What's going to be the answer, everyone? We are talking about the GBP itself, huh? See, when we talk about the GBP, see, the basic purpose of having GBP instead of the normal bonds is different, right? We're not some normal organization which is just talking about, okay, I need bonds, we have a project we are working upon. You're clearly saying I am a very different kind of organization, an organization which is working towards the working towards the growth of an organization in a very different manner. They say what different manner? When we talk about the green bond principles, or when we talk about the climate bonds, or any of these sorts, this is basically you are raising funds for your business venture which is different from others. You know, so in this case, the working, if you said that you are working for the environment, can you just mix it up with your regular money? If you are doing that, then you will be liable in terms of your audits that you are not working as per the requirement. You know, so maximizing the profits for issuers, it cannot be the point, because these are points which are there in every profit making organization. Selecting projects without evaluating the environmental risks, this is just not possible. You just cannot put your money in a particular ditch which is very deep and you don't even know what's there inside. It's just not possible, right? A particular rational businessman will never put money into this. Providing opaque reports to the lenders, try that. They will not give you a single penny in future if you gave it once. Banks don't provide us money if we're not providing them enough convincing part. Sir, your money is safe with us. That particular part is, if not there, the banks will not provide us money at all. So technically, this is also wrong. Managing the proceeds in a separate account is correct. The C is managing proceeds in a separate account. What is one significant advantage of the green bond market in providing the financing for environmentally friendly projects? It exclusively targets retail investors. It relies solely on traditional sources of debt financing. It leverages a wider investor base, or including the institutional investors, or it restricts the funding to small scale projects only. What's going to be the answer, everyone? One significant advantage. See, definitely this is a particular area which talks about being environment friendly. So technically, you are way better than the other markets. You know? So this particular area is getting money from those people who are already interested in the investment, isn't it? They are interested in investments, but what else they are looking forward to? It exclusively targets the retail investors? Nope. Retail investors are not their points. It relies solely on traditional sources of the debt financing sources which they are using is very new. They are saying, I'm not a normal or regular company that you can see it here and there. I'm a bigger company which is talking about society. This is also wrong. है ना? Then it leverages a wider investor base, including institutional investors. This part can be true because they are reaching the market. They are reaching out to the people who, so according to them, if they work upon them, this would be a better situation. It restricts the funding to small scale projects only. No, it doesn't do that. है ना? They are not restricted only to small scale. They are helping all the businesses which are here and not trying to damage the environment at all. So in this case, the correct answer is it leverages a wider base of investors. So correct answer is C, everyone. Done. What does the issuance of green bond contribute to improving the issuer's reputations by reducing transparency regarding environmental strategy, by limiting the disclosure of principles proceeds raised, or by demonstrating dedication to enhancing the environmental sustainability, or by avoiding the need for environmental risk processes. Everyone, what's going to be the answer according to this? Everybody, what's going to be the answer? By reducing the transparency, you cannot do that. By doing this, you won't even get a future. In a future, you won't get even a single penny because you lose credibility in the market. That's a hardcore reality. By limiting the disclosure of proceeds raised, nahi, this case you will not be able to expand further. This is how you can go for elimination method, everyone. Sometimes these points have really something that you cannot trace it down कि अच्छा पक्का this is the answer, but you can eliminate the points na, by demonstrating dedication to enhancing environmental. You can definitely ask people, you can actually convince people. This is what we did in the last class as well, everyone. I think the Saturday's class itself, we talked about this. When I'm looking forward towards my business, I'm looking forward towards growth. One particular reality is I have to make the other person trust me enough कि नहीं नहीं, what I'm working towards the business only. I'm not trying to look forward towards. If I said that I'm working on the green financing, then I must be working on the same. That is how he will trust me in future as well and help me out with further green projects as well. So for that, this is what I need to really have, है ना? Avoiding the need for the environment, right? Chaliye, moving on to the next pointer. The answer is this. Then, what does book building refer to in context with the green bonds? Constructing physical structure of the environmental projects, capturing investor demand for bond issue, developing environmental risk management policies, or sustaining demand for green bond investments. What's going to be the answer, everyone? What does book building refer to in context with the green bonds? Book building, see, the point is that if I ask you that, sir, where's your money? Where are you putting that money? You'll be asking me, who are you? I'll say, sir, I am the one who has given you money. So I would like to know, I would like to be ensured ki hanji, the money that I've given you, you are using it properly. Huh? That particular trust you have to show me, isn't it? So in this case, one particular thing that you have to do is constructing a physical structure of environment projects. No, you don't have to look forward towards the physical structure. Book building doesn't mean physical structure. If randomly someone asks me, ma'am, how many classes you take in a day, my book building is in the particular log in log out areas. My classes are visible online. That is where I can prove myself, you know. So this part of the physical classes and everything, physical presence is not required everywhere, but the specific classes should be going on. Capturing investor demand for the bond issue, you are not looking forward to this as well. Developing the environmental risk in management policies, you're not looking forward to this as well. But I think that you can look forward to this point, that book building. Randomly you ask him how many classes you take in a day. I said this is my specific timetable, this is the particular classes I'm taking. Along with this, these are the notes I'm currently working upon. I told you about that part as well. You might be looking impressed in for certain areas कि अच्छा, she's actually working upon these things on a daily basis, and these are the ones where we can ask them to work upon, है ना? If you are the one who is investing in my business. So in this case, that part is definitely there. The book that I'm creating, that can be showcased in front of you, that pata hai, this is how I work. Right? Sustaining the demand in the area of the green bonds. Nope. In this case, the right answer is actually B itself. Capturing investors' demand for the bond issue. You really have to show these things to them. Isn't it? Only then someone is convinced enough कि नहीं नहीं, this person is good, huh? Then how does the maturity mismatch issue in the traditional banking affect long-term green financing? It increases the availability of long-term loans for environmental projects. It reduces the need for long-term financing. It limits banks' ability to provide long-term loans, green loans, or enhances the stability for long-term investments. What's going to be the answer, everyone? The correct answer is it limits the bank's ability to provide long-term green financing loans. Okay? If there's a mismatch. Done? Done, everybody? Okay, then let's move on. The answer is it limits the bank's ability. Next pointer, what is a significant advantage of the green bond in providing the financing for environmental friendly projects? It exclusively targets, अच्छा ये तो हमने कर लिया. The correct answer was it leverages a wide investor base, including institutional investors. We're having a good investor base. This is what people will feel good about, na? है ना? Done, everybody? The correct answer is C. Okay, everyone, this is the end of the session. I hope this session was fruitful for you. Before I end my particular session, I have a good news for you. The news is our sale is live. That means if you are looking forward towards our classes, then hurry up. It is available at 80% discount right now. And what you can do is you need to go to our website. Acha, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, kindly go ahead and do the same. And don't forget to download the app. Why? Because this app will give you 1% extra discount. That means currently 79% discount is available on website and 80% discount is available on our courses. Okay, so what you can do is, let me take you to our website. This is our website, that is www.adda247.com. Go on to the specific website and you will find all the details regarding this. What you need to do is go on to the area of JAIIB and CAIIB, then go on to the area of CAIIB June 2024. Okay, this is where you will find all the details. In this case, you can find the CIB Mahapack 2.0. This is the perfect opportunity. Buy Mahapack 2.0. Reason, you will get all the 4 subjects. You will also get optional 5 subjects in this case as well. You can choose whichever class you want to take. ठीक है ना? That particular benefit is available only in this case. Done? Now, the point is, in this case, you have both bilingual and English medium. You have got test series, you have got live classes, and you also have got ebooks. There are 258 ebooks. मतलब individual chapters of all the areas are covered here. ठीक है ना? Click on the area of buy now. Use the code Y541. Using the code Y541, it will give you 80% discount. Apply it. You will get it at 6823.95 if you are using it through our website. But go through the app and you will get a discount of 80%. है ना? So go ahead, 1% discount extra available. So kindly check it out on our website and our app for further details. Done? So that's it for the day. We'll be meeting tomorrow at the same time, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye bye and take care.